Let's just make sure we're getting that connection, my man. You know, it's so cool when people like can be behind the scenes. You know that?
They get that extra sneak peek. I know.
Yeah,
It's nice.
It's pretty cool, man. Now, are you drinking like I keep water here to kind of keep me hydrated. Do you have any water or anything going on your side?
I got 2.
You got 2? Oh.
Yes.
Well, let me ask a question. Why are you like spotlighting? I put mine in the bottle so I don't spotlight the brand and give them a highlight, but it's cool, man. You can do that kind of stuff.
I mean, I got nothing for or against Aquafina. It's just the bottle that it's in. So I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. It's how my dollars were spent. So it's they get the praise for the moment because that's who I decided to. When we went shopping as a family, that's what we picked up.
Hey. I agree with you. There's nothing wrong with doing that at all, by the way. I like being my since I got my water. I know we keep some snacks over here. I think, let me see, we should be live in a minute. Let me take a look, see if anybody's out there, see if they can hear us. Madeline Bass, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Melissa Lambert, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Cynthia Green in the house. Now, Justin, I'm yelling and screaming. I'm not sure if they can hear us, by the way. To hear us drinking water, what we're doing. Can you do a mic check, Justin? Let's see if they can hear us.
Mic check. Can I be heard out there in the happy entrepreneur world? Please let us know. Put it in the comments. That way we are. Got to make sure. I got these on so I can hear Shay, but I need to make sure that y'all can hear us. So go ahead and put that in the comments, please.
Yeah, you know, Channel used to have those things too, those big things. Man, you can hopefully hear me loud and clear. I see we got James Valentine in the house. What's up, James? It is always a pleasure. I'm telling you, you're in for a money conversation this evening. Reginald Williams, welcome to the show. Cheryl Diane, welcome to the show. Mic check. If you can hear Justin, just say, Justin, we can hear you. Justin, give him a mic check one more time. We're going to get going.
Mic check. Go ahead and put it in the comments. If you can hear me, say, hey, Justin, what's up? That's a little more friendly than just, Justin, we can hear you. Just, hey, Justin, you can just say hi. I'm friendly. I don't bite, at least if you're not food, right? So.
Oh, you're in for it. I love that. Katisha Pitts is in the house. Troy White is in the house. Oh, it's showtime now. Cynthia Green is always in the house. Look, Justin, believe it or not, we're going to have this whole segment for Marriage Built to Last. I can't wait to share with you guys. You guys are in for a treat. You talk about Cynthia and James. Those are two folks that are just, trust me, you are in for a treat. With that being said, Madeline says she can hear you. Betty Morgan said, hey, everyone. So let's get this party started in 5, 4, 3. Give me the countdown. 2, 1. It's showtime. What's up, Terrell Hodge?
Go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up and it knows it must outrun the fastest lion or be killed and eaten. Also, every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up and knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. You've heard it before. It doesn't matter whether you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be what? You better be running. That's right. You better be running. Life is about meaning, and meaning is about service. Isn't that the reason why we're all here? Isn't that what we're all searching for? 2013, the Peak Performance Institute was created. 5,000 clients who we've helped turn their idea into a reality, their reality into a business, their business into a movement, impacting 5.7 million lives around the world. Imagine that! My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Network, the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. And as we always say, our mission at the Happy Entrepreneur Network, our mission is to inspire, empower, and provide resources for the entrepreneur to live a balanced life and execute their vision for the people they were called to serve. And our mantra, I love our belief. Everyone should have a belief statement. Our belief is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. With that being said, let's get started. Well, welcome. It's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. And I'm so excited for this particular episode because we get a chance, we have an opportunity to really focus on automating our business. We get an opportunity to take back our time, reclaim our lives, and do all those things that we've always really wanted to do in our business. And doesn't that sound exciting? Doesn't that sound so cool? You got in business to serve, not to work hard every day. You got in business to make a difference, not sit there and be in meetings and answer emails and forward stuff around. No. You got in business because you wanted to really make a dollar and a difference at the same time. What's up, Renee Diana? What's up, Robert Davis? What's up, Azina Morris? What's up, Tabitha? What's up, Minion? What's up, Crystal? Ty Miles in the house. Ty, we got to get together. I know you in Phoenix, but we got to get you on. You are a rock star. And on the other side, you have none other than my man, the guru himself, the #1 automation guru in the world, none other than the Justin Morgan. What's up, Justin?
What's up, Shay Brown? What's up, happy entrepreneurs? How y'all doing?
The Happy Entrepreneur Tribe is here. They're alive. I love what you're doing, man. I love the difference you make. What most folks don't know, Justin, is the only reason that we're able to have the show, the only reason we're able to communicate is because of all the work that happens behind the scenes. And I know tonight or this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is for you in the world, you agreed to pull back that big black curtain, reach into your treasure chest of secrets, and you're going to unleash the automation army. Is that what I heard?
That's what you heard. You heard correctly.
You know, for Saucony Prince that's out there right now, for Allie that's listening right now, do me a favor, Justin. What's one of the reasons why they should be ready to unleash the automation army? Now, as he's thinking about that, I want y'all all to hit that share button. Do me a favor. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. When you hit that share button, I want you to write, it's time to unleash my automation army. It's time to unleash my automation army. Hit that share button. Do that. And then for all of my entrepreneurs, for all of my business owners like Azina and Robert and all of you listening right now, I want to do me a favor. Justin's going to talk about in a moment why it's important to unleash your automation army. And yeah, that's important. But I want you to look right below the video, and I want you to tell us what you do. I want you to tell us the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. Because tonight or this morning or this afternoon, again, whatever time it is, Justin Morgan, the world's #1 automation guru, is going to teach you how you can actually execute the vision you have. But first, we want to know who you are. Shay, how do I do that? Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words. I help businesses ... or I help people ... Justin, is it okay if they spotlight their business? Can they look below that video right now and they can write like Cynthia Green, I help married couples make their marriage last. Or if you like Dr. Kenneth Thigpen, I help women do what? Be the next sister up. # next sister up. If you like Crystal Cunningham, I help people transform their lives. Do me a favor, Xenia. Do me a favor. Everyone look right below the video. Saucony Prince, I see you, my man. Look right below the video and write these words. I help businesses ... or I help people ... Wesley Samuel, I'm going to tell you, you want to spotlight your business, you can even put your website below. Justin, is it okay if they put their website below? Is that okay?
That is 100% fine with me. I was going to ask them to do that anyway.
I love it, man. I love it. What's up, Nina in the house? Nina, you're in for a treat. Malika, you're in for a treat. But tell us what line of business you're in. Justin, what's the #1 reason folks should be ready to unleash the automation army? Like right now. Donna Hicks, what's up? The DI is in. Justin, you'll bring out the all-stars, my brother.
I mean, that's the whole point. I appreciate y'all being here. If I had to pick one reason, it's fairly simple. You were born into this earth, and there was only one of you. Last time I checked, I mean, unless you have a doppelganger, a clone, a Terminator, somewhere on this planet that looks like you, represents you, does everything that you do, you are the only person here on this earth. And when you were put on this earth, there was an impact that you were meant to have. There was a difference you were meant to make. There was a change you were meant to impose upon the world. And unfortunately, there's only one of you that limits what you can do by yourself. But every skilled person on earth, every person that goes out and they do work, every contractor, every painter, every cook, every person has a tool, and that tool allows them to do more than what they can do by themselves. And so by automating your business, you're putting things in place. You're creating an army, so to speak, that can do more, that can make an impact larger than you can make by yourself. So that's why all of you should be unleashing your automation army. If I had to pick one reason, Shay, you make it hard. There's a ton of reasons, but if I had to pick one, that'd be it.
That's the number one reason, Justin. I love what you just shared. There's only one of you. I see out there Donna Hicks. She said unstoppablepblackwomancircle.com. Thanks a lot. Nina said, I help entrepreneurs. Can you see that right below, Justin? Can you see those comments? If you can you read James Valentine? Can you read any one of the comments below when people are saying what they do?
Let's see. Mr. Valentine of awakeningtolove.org. Ooh, I help people become magnetic, create memorable experiences, and live boldly. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Saucony looks like he's got climbtherightmountain.com is what I see. That's amazing. Renee Diane, she helps businesses build their visual brand. Good stuff. Check her out. She's very skilled, by the way. Xenia Morris, I help VAs expand their business. I know many of you folks understand that it's time to make that shift into having a virtual business. VAs is a big business. I have a VA. Shay has a VA. All of us have VAs. You understand the power of that. So that's definitely something to check out. Side note to Cheryl, Justin's camera is crisp. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What about Shay's camera? Justin's camera is crisp. He is the automation guy. That thing better be crisp over there. Look at his background. Justin, can you give me a background like that, man? I mean, I know we're gonna have some fun this evening, but that background is super cool, man. Don't worry, Felicia. I'm gonna ask him the secret of that. Minion, I'm gonna ask him the secret. I see you out there, Anisha. What folks are doing, Tammy Lawrence, is they're writing right now what they do in their business, how they help people. So I want you to write, I help businesses ... or I help people ... This is all about how you serve, how you show up, and the difference that you make in the world. What's up, Lena? Tell us what you do. What's going on? I see you out there right now. Kay Newton says, I help businesses have a clean work environment. Thanks for what you do. Nina says, I help entrepreneurs use LinkedIn to grow their business. I hear you out there. Holla, holla, holla. I hear you. I see you all the way up there, Azina Morris, doing what you're doing. You mentioned that earlier. I help VAs. This is so cool. I'm so glad you're here. Justin, can I take a moment? And y'all all spotlight your business. Justin gave you permission to do that. You have our permission right now. This is all about you. But Justin, when I get started, I always like to take a moment and do the Champion's Creed. For those that are hearing and watching for the first time, my mentor shared with me, this is one of my favorite segments. Over 15 years ago, he gave me a creed. He said, Shay, say this to yourself. It's going to help you when you're feeling down. It's going to help you when you're feeling up. And I said it almost every day for 15 days and 15 years. And I still say it today because it has so much meaning to me. I say it before every episode, by the way. But here it is. I'm going to share it with him, Justin, if that's okay with you. I see you, Beverly, out there. Says, my business helps people develop wealth, helping people improve their health by hydrating with quality water. But Justin, I got some water over there. Justin got some water too, boy. We got some water. I don't know if it's quality, but it's some water. Anyway, Justin, I'm going to go and give him the Champion's Creed. And the reason I'm doing the Champion's Creed is I want you to encourage someone. I want you to encourage someone to just keep going. I want you to write these words. You are enough. Hashtag you got this. You are enough. Hashtag you got this. What's up, Anthony Abram in the house? Okay, Justin, here's the Champion's Creed. It's my favorite segment. And the Champion's Creed says this. These are the words. The Happy Entrepreneur. Champion's Creed. I'm not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And boy, have I failed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Justin Morgan, we're going to unleash an army this evening. I get that. But can you step back for a moment? Can you just take one moment and can you just read those words? I'm going to put them back up there. But when you read those words, and as Justin Morgan is reading those words, what's up, Annette? What's up, Letitia Campbell? As Justin's reading those words, I want you to look right below. You're not writing these comments for yourself. All my digital note takers that are sharing this right now, I want you to write this right below the video, and I want you to put this. You are enough. Hashtag you got it. I know that's broken English. I don't care. You're going to tell another entrepreneur, another speaker, another author, another coach, another person out there making a difference in the world that you are enough. Hashtag you got this. Justin, I'm going to put this up. Can you see those words?
I can see it, and I'll read it. I want y'all to feel this as I read it. Again, it says the Champions Creed, as shared by us, with us, by Shay Brown here, is, I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying.
And keep trying. You have to get the Jay-Z remix version.
And keep trying.
That's right.
And
keep trying. Keep trying. Look, Justin, if it wasn't for you, man, I would be able to do what I'm doing right now. Do you mind taking a moment and sharing maybe a time? I know they're going to read how wonderful you are. You're going to unleash the evergreen prospecting sequence. You're going to unleash their automation army. This is the night they take back their life. They take back their time. First time ever we've done a 3-part series, and you've agreed to it. But can you take a moment and maybe share a time where there was a setback for you? A time that you failed, a time you learned a lesson. Here's the point for the audience. What lesson did you learn that they can take away with? Before you do that, if you look below the video, can you see that folks said you are enough? They're encouraging other folks, by the way. So Connect Thigpen, do you see hers? Says you are enough. Can you read one or two down there? Do you see Tammy Lawrence? You are enough.
Courtney, you are enough. Let's see, who else? Tammy Lawrence says, I am enough, powerful. James A. Valentine, you are enough. Let's see who else we got
Malika
here.
Courtney said, you are enough. Cheryl Diane says, you are enough. You got this. What's up, Rita? Good. So glad Rita's in the house, by the way. Lena says, we help speakers achieve maximum profit, and they trust us to be trusted advisor in the world with client experience. All right, Layla, I read that the best I could. I did the best I could. Justin, over to you. I want y'all all to hit the share button right now. Just hit the share button and just write these words. You are enough. Justin, talk to us, man.
So setbacks, and it's funny, Chad, because I think everything kind of comes along full circle, right? And because you mentioned, hey, we wouldn't be here, Justin, if you hadn't helped me. But again, I wouldn't be here unless it was a lot of it's for you. So again, big event. I think it was the biggest comeback event forever ago.
Yeah, the biggest comeback
really introduced
ever. Yes.
to you and what you all do. And for me, that was actually one of my biggest opportunities at that point in time of my life to be able to speak on stage. And these guys did an amazing job of getting this event together, having hundreds of people there, not just in person, but online. And I put all this work into getting ready for this presentation, like hours of work, spent money getting the site together. I had to make some audibles, had some problems in there. I tried to get a website together. Long story short, at the end of the day, it didn't work like I wanted it to. So I was sitting at the event, had to literally kind of call an audible. So I don't know if you play sports or anything like that, but it's like when you have a plan in place, and just like everything in life, it does not work out. So I had to last minute put together a different strategy in order to be able to get my presentation off the way I wanted it to. I hit the stage, put my heart out on the stage. Like literally, if I walked out, you probably could have still seen it there, bleeding off the stage, making the stain. I had cried and everything while I was up there. And at the end of the day, people were opting in. They had shown some interest in me getting some coaching. At this point in time, I was still doing the motivational thing, right? So this is the stage I was at that point in time, right? So this was that Justin. Mm-hmm. People were tuning in, they were texting me, and at the end of it, had some folks show some interest, went back and forth and tried to schedule some appointments, but unfortunately got 0 sales, none None at all. Zilch, zero. Biggest disappointment ever. Now, why do I mention that? And I think it all comes full circle, because if not for this moment, I wouldn't have really gone on the journey that I did to learn as much as I know now about how to properly automate, properly put systems in place, properly learn the steps that it takes to be successful when you're not just presenting on stage, but actually running a business. So it really led me to be able to work and help you build and do some of the things and teach you to be a little more techie as well. So I mean, it kind of comes full circle, right? So it was because of their opportunity, I failed in their opportunity, that I learned, right? Now I'm here and I was able to pour into this community as much as I have. And it really leads into what we're going to discuss today. I don't know if I'm getting too ahead.
Nah, you're fine. Go right ahead, man. You're cool. This is a really friendly audience. They really are.
Okay. What it really led to, and my problem, again, if I can go a little bit deeper, is, while I was sitting there at the event, again, I'm in a frenzy. I'm speaking to my developer saying, hey, is this website done? And, he tells me, yeah, it's done. So I go and I check it out. And ultimately I go and I find that it's not the way I want it to be. So while I'm sitting there, of course, everybody's on stage doing these things. And so when you're younger and you don't know what to do, what do? Even as you're a kid, you tend to look at what the successful people are doing and you try to emulate what they're doing, right? This is just a natural reaction. So that's what I did. I decided I was going to do this thing. I was going to go up on stage. I was going to do what everybody's doing. I'm going to go on the stage. I'm going to have a number for people to text in information to. And then I'm going to schedule some appointments after that, and it's going to work out. See, so what I did is I saw the process of what people were doing. Mm-hmm. So I went out and I got a Google Voice number. So I went out and I got a product. And the mistake I made, though, is I got the process and I got the product and I tried to make those things work, and they didn't, of course. And it was because I was missing the principle, right? I was missing the principle. I went and saw the process because people were on stage and they were doing it. I got the product, what I thought fit that process, but I never learned the principle. So I was missing a piece. And so what I really want to instill here is I never understood the principles of automation when I was putting this thing in place. And I know many of you, again, you hear this word automation. It's like, oh, well, now you go invest in a piece of software, right, Shay? There's a ton of pieces of software I'm sure you've picked up over the years you've never used, never even logged into. They kind of just sit in a folder somewhere. Your login information sits in an email to be lost somewhere. And ultimately, they still collect your money and nothing ever happens, right? Mm-hmm. Or there's that idea. Yeah, some of y'all have had a 1 month long task that you've been taking a year to get done, right? A 1 month long task you've been taking a year to get done because, again, you don't know what to do, don't know how to make it happen, don't know the first step, don't know what the first thing about how to make something happen. And again, it comes down to not understanding in these core 3 Ps, understanding the principle, the process, and the product. Again,
say that one more time, just a little slower. I mean, I know we're going to get into the whole evergreen prospecting sequence, and I can't wait you're going to unleash that. I did give them the chart, so they're going to go through that. But give us those 3 Ps again. And as Justin gives those 3 Ps, I want someone to write these 3 Ps down. So, Justin, take about a minute or two, give them the P, and then give them the definition. As Justin is doing that, let's give Justin a warm hello. Let's give him a happy entrepreneur hello, hello, hello. Let's give him a big warm hug. How do you do that? Look below the video, because before he came on, he had his big headset on so he can hear. He was ready. Just let him know he's doing a good job. Just look right below the video and say, welcome, Justin. Look right below the video and say, Justin, you're doing great. Look right below the video and say, Justin, we appreciate you. Justin taking time away from his family. He's taking time away from his little ones right now and his business. And he's going to unleash your automation army. And for many of you, this is the missing piece. So do me a favor, look right below the video and just say, Justin, you're doing a great job. Justin, give him those 3 Ps, those 3 Ps, and then give what they are, like a quick definition. We got to give you a minute or two, but we got to when you're going to be unleashing the whole thing tonight, and it costs them nothing. This is cool. So what are those 3 Ps, by the way? What are those 3 Ps?
Principle, process, and then the product. It's important that you put them in those order, right? In that order. That's key. Principle, process, product. Again, principle, the founding ideas, the founding standards, the founding things that you do in everything, right? So no matter what it is, it's the core things as to why something works. It's the core things that you have to do. It's the non-negotiables, right? Those are the principles. Like, this is how it has to work. No matter what the realm is, no matter what the arena is, these are the things that exist and stick. No matter what your business is, your industry, your service, your product, the principles are things that stick. They are the solid core things you can do anywhere. Okay. Right. The process is the actual step by step. It's the detail, right? So it's the experience somebody's going to go on. It's the things that you need to do. It's the steps that you have to take. Like, it's just the more detailed stuff. It's a little more specific to the situation, right? And then thirdly, the product is the product. It's the tool you're going to use to make those things happen. Again, it's important you do in that order. You must establish your principle first, because without the right principle, you can never develop the right process. Right. And without understanding the right process, then you will never have the right product in place to make it happen. So if you do it out of that order, if you only have one piece of it, you'll be misguided. You'll be lost. You'll be wasting money, wasting time, wasting energy.
Right? I love it. I love it. We're going to get into it. We're going to show it. Justin, right below, I see Tammy Lawrence put the principle, process, product. Terrence Leverage put principle, process, product, by the way. Donna, what's up, Donna? Donna's a teacher, but she's here being taught. The best students. Oh, my God. Donna's just amazing, by the way. Y'all got to meet Donna. She is doing some fantastic, amazing thing for women. I love it. Saucony Prince put great job, Justin. Zena put we appreciate you. Anisha put triple PPP. They're taking the notes. Brenda Vore said, Justin, what's up? Betty Morgan says, hey, we love you. Tammy Lawrence says, understanding the principle process. Justin put it all together, and he was very transparent. He didn't know he was going to do that. I didn't know he was going to do that. We're going to get off. We're going to get kicked off right now. Look, do me a favor. If you're like, I want to get the notes. Shay, I got to get the notes. I got to get the chart. I got to get the notes. I got to have this in my... Look, here's what you can do. Look right below the video. Text the word revenue right now. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Text the word revenue. Like, you can see it right there. I think it's below the video. Text the word revenue. So get your phone out right now. Not only will you get the notes, because you're going to want these notes, I promise you, you also will get a special bonus gift, the business toolbox. Even if you text the word revenue before, look right below the video. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue. What's the number again? 202-999-3515. Text the word revenue right now. You got the Justin Morgan in the house, the world's #1 automation guru, and he's going to talk about how to unleash your automation army. He's going to talk about how to build that 6 figures on $100 worth of software. Hashtag just like we did it. Hashtag just like we did it. What's up, Jennifer Harris in the house? Right now we're going over to my girl, none other than Dr. Kenneth Thigpen. And she lines it up so well because Justin talked about his failure and what he had to do. He had to design his business in a way that allows him to automate it and do things with his family and bring in the money. Well, Dr. Kenneth comes on the other side and talks about results in your life. You know, one of our mantras here at the Happy Entrepreneur Network is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. We're going to take a moment and talk about some results in your life from Dr. Kenneth, but we're going to come right back. Justin Morgan's going to be sharing what? How to get results in your bank account. You're right here at the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country. Take it away, Dr. Kenneth. I can't wait till she shares her message with us. She's a great person.
Hello, it's your girl, Dr. Kenneth Thigpen, also known as Dr. K, founder of Rise Women's Network. And Rise Women's Network is pleased to present to you #NextSisterUp. I'm here with you today in the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, and today is my January 1st. Here's your thought of the week. Live your life by design, not by default. You see, a few years back, I was flipping through this fashion magazine, and I saw this beautiful dress, and I liked it. But every time I kept looking at it, I had a bigger and bolder vision for this dress. So I contacted the store in which it was sold, and I asked them if they could get in contact with the designer to see if she would be willing to send me the dress in different pieces so that I could design the one that I wanted. And the designer agreed. So she sent me the bodice of the dress, she sent me the ruffles separately, the beading separately, and the flowers separately, and I designed the dress that I wanted. But here's the thing. When I saw this dress, I had a bold and big vision for what I wanted. I was very intentional about what I wanted, and I was willing to take a risk and be disruptive. Now, in life, oftentimes we live the life by default. You know, we settle based upon the hand that we were dealt in life. And so we live based upon our circumstances or our situations. Or maybe we settle for that job that we're on, knowing that there is more to life. Or maybe we're just content with the different products and services that we're using, knowing that, again, there's much more to life. Now, I challenge you to stop living a life out of habit. Stop living your life on autopilot and stop living your life by default. Take time to design the life that you want. My name's Dr. K. Make it a great day.
Make it a great day. Let's give it up for Dr. K. Design the life you want. Someone do me a favor. Do me a favor. We do believe in results in your life. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and write these words. Design the life you want. Hashtag it's my time. Now, if you believe that this is your year, if you believe this is your month, if you're ready to own your day so you can own your life, yeah, we're going to automate your business in just a moment. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we're going to unleash that army. Yes, Justin's going to tell you about the $100 worth of software that we use to generate a six-figure bigger business. Hashtag just like we did. But first, look right below the video, Annette. Look right below the video, Cynthia Green. Look right below the video, Anisha, and write these words. Design the life you want. Hashtag next sister up. That's Dr. Kenneth's hashtag. She loves that hashtag, by the way. Design the life you want. Hashtag next sister up. And that's a signal to someone else that it's time to design your life. That's a signal to someone else that it's time to step it up. Donna Hicks, first in line, said, design the life you want. I don't know what it looks like. You've got a vision for the people you are called to serve. And that vision came to you. Vision wasn't from you, but I believe in God. I happen to be a Christian. So God, I believe, gave you a vision, just like he gave Noah a vision. And Noah had that vision in the good book. And Noah couldn't execute that vision if he didn't have a hammer, if he didn't have nails, if he didn't have wood. Well, you have a vision right now. And you can't execute your vision unless you have the resources necessary to serve the people you were called to serve. So we want you to design the life you want. Hashtag next sister up. I see you, Beverly said, design the life you want. Tammy said, design the life you want. Donna Hicks took it to another level. She put, it's my time. I'm surprised she didn't put the DI. With the BI's beat. Oh, y'all got to hear that. Donna, I got to have you on. We got to schedule. I know you get up early, but we got to get you on. Annette Smith put, design the life that you want. How important is that for where you are right now in your life? And here's what I know. It's possible. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are, it's possible. Don't worry. Don't worry. Justin Morgan in just a moment, he's going to share. They're trying to show it to him early, Justin. They're trying to show it to him early.
Okay.
Those people behind the scenes, I tell you. But we're going to be bringing to you the evergreen sequence. And some of you have seen it, but you're like, what's the software, Shay? How does that happen? How do you truly generate six figures? And is Justin really going to talk about that this evening or this morning? The answer to that question is yes. He's going to help you design the automation that you need in order to generate revenue without your labor, because this is your month. And you know what? You're tired of working hard. You can't work any harder. Justin and I was talking to someone and they said, Shay, I know there's only 1,440 minutes in every day, but I need more minutes. I said, well, the good Lord ain't give you more minutes. They said, I can't work any harder. I'm sleeping less than 4 hours a day. Now, it's not that they're burned out. They've got a very successful business, but they're working way too hard. They're like, how do I reduce my labor? Well, I wish they could hear Dr. K's message. Her message was, design the life you want. Hashtag next sister up. It's time for the evergreen revenue model. But Justin, before I do that, there's one of my favorite segments. They're all my favorite segment, Justin, or we wouldn't do them. But before you come on, Justin, I've got to do my favorite segment because I think it's in line with design the life you want. And my favorite segment, Justin, is called Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. And that came to me, Justin, when I was a little kid going through a lot of stuff in my own personal life and with my family, that I started looking at every day differently because I grew up in a Pentecostal church. Some of you are hearing for the very first time. My mom is a pastor, and so every New Year's Eve, we used to be at church, and we had to write a letter to the Lord, which was very important, and then they would pray on it and then take the letter out and burn it. And so throughout the year, that image was always in my mind, and I always used to say, man, what if I wrote these ideas and thoughts and I made today my January 1st? Like, I just decided in that moment I was going to create this imaginary thing that took place. And it really held true. And it wasn't until I was much older, where I'm at now, going through a lot of things in my own personal life, going through situations, that I said, you know what? Thoughts are things, and things can be changed. So as you're listening right now and you're watching right now, you can change your thought in just that second. And isn't it true? There's only two things that we control in life. We control our mindset and we control our actions. There are two things we control with 100% certainty, our mindset. So I want you to have the mindset right now that today is my January 1st. I get new opportunities. Today is my January 1st. No matter how well I'm doing, there's always another level. Today is my January 1st in my health. Today is my January 1st in my relationships. Today is my January 1st in my business. Today is my January 1st that I'm going to spend more time automating my business so my life can be much easier than it was before. Here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to look right below the video. Look right below the video. And if you're ready to rejuvenate your life, if you're ready to restart where you are right now, if you're ready to go to another level, look right below the video. We're not going to wait to January 1st. Write these words. If not for yourself. What's up, Anthony Abram? If not for yourself. George Gilman in the house. I just talked to your sister today, man. George doing some amazing things. If not, look right below the video and put today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Hashtag it's my time. Put today is my January 1st. You know what? My bank account might not reflect how good I am, but today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. I'm going to spend more time with my family. Today is my January 1st. You know, as you're writing those words, Justin, you're hearing those words, Justin, I'm going to come to you in just a moment. That's your cue. And I'm going to ask you about when you hear today is my January 1st, what goes through your mind? Now, Brenda, who wrote today is my January 1st, as you're writing those words, look right below the video, and write today is my January 1st. I don't want you just to be motivated. I don't want you just to be excited. I want you to think about what actions you're going to take to make today your January 1st. Like, Happy New Year to you. What actions are you going to take? Diana put today is my what? January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Shay, you said that 100 times. I don't care. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself today is my January 1st. I got up today. My computer went down. I had to reboot my computer and my iPhone and my iPad, and I was like panicking. And I had to stop for a moment. And I said, you know what? Today is my January 1st. Happy New Year, Shay. We're going to just start all over again. And isn't it true that no matter how successful you are, successful people all hold one common belief. We're going to get to automation, okay? I'm on a tangent. But successful people all hold one common belief. Do you know what that belief is? Because today is your January 1st. So I want you to know what the belief that all successful people hold. Here it is. Annette, I see you. Michael Muse, I see you. Jennifer Harris, I see you. Malika, I see you. Today is my January 1st. They all hold this one belief. And here's the belief. We can always get better. There's always another level. Justin Morgan, I know you're going to break it down on automation side. I'm going to turn it over to you in a minute or two here. But take a moment, if you would, and step back. When you hear today is my January 1st, what goes through your mind? What do you say to the entrepreneurs out there that are doing well? To the entrepreneurs out there that are having some high highs and some low lows? I know you know you're going to do this, my brother, but it's cool. Or the entrepreneur that's just struggling right now? Nikki Lee put, good evening, today is my January 1st. Brenda Lee put, today is my January 1st. Reginald Williams put, today is my January 1st. When you see those words, as a happy entrepreneur, don't sit on the sideline. Hit the like button. Hit the heart button. Tell them you believe in them. Tell them you hold the belief in them that today is their January 1st. I love what they do in the zone diet. I've never done the zone diet, but I love their mantra. The mantra of the zone diet, which is a diet that helps people stay on track, is I'm one meal from being back on track again. I'm one meal from getting back on track again. Well, do you know what my mindset is? Today is my January 1st. I'm one thought from putting myself back on track again. I get a new year whenever in the LL Cool J I want to have one. So today is my January 1st. With that being said, Justin, when you hear today is my January 1st, you're going to break down automation. What's going through your mind, my man?
It's a fresh opportunity, man. It's as a former athlete, to me, it's the next play concept. No matter what happened yesterday, what happens today, whether you won, lost, the next play is a fresh down. It's a fresh opportunity. It's a fresh challenge for you to win or to lose. No matter whether you're on the top of your game and you want to take off the next day, you think it's time to relax, or you're on the bottom of everything and you've just been getting beat up. Understand that tomorrow, today, right now, this moment, despite what's happened prior to this moment, you have an opportunity to make a shift, to make a win, to get another chance to do something better, do something greater, and make a change. So that's what that means to me, Shay.
Today is my what? January 1st. Justin, say that with me one time, Justin. On the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Today is my January 1st.
You had to put a little singing in there. I love it. One more time. I love it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Today is my January 1st.
Today is my January 1st. All right. I love it. It's my favorite segment. Now you know today is your January 1st. We're going to get into automation. And if you're saying automation ain't my thing, today is my January 1st. Shay, I always get bogged down when it comes to automation. Today is my January 1st. You know, I used to tell myself I'm not a techie. I used to hang around Trevor, and he would say, Shay, do this, Shay, do that. And I'm like, man, I don't do that, man. I'm not a techie. I'm not a techie. Nope, I'm not a techie. And then one day I need to get something done, and Trevor was too busy to work with me. Or I should say he didn't stop, which really pissed me off, by the way. So I said to myself, I'm going to go in here and try to figure this thing out. And I went in there and I figured it out. And it was in that moment that I told myself, you know what? I got to stop having these limiting beliefs. I got to stop telling myself that I'm not a techie. I've got to tell myself I can learn this. I can do this. I don't have to do it every day, but I can at least learn to do it so I know what's going on. And it was in that moment. That's about 3 years ago. And ever since then, I've always told someone, you know what? I'm not a techie, but I'm getting better every day. Every day I get a little bit better. I might not be a master techie, but I'm still a techie, baby. I'm not a master techie. Well, I guess that's limiting belief, but I'm still getting better. Justin, people out there always want to get their stuff going. They're looking at the chart. They're looking at things they want to do, and they're always holding themselves back. And you're going to break it down. I'm going to pass it over to you. And when I pass it over to Justin, he's going to be doing training. But Justin, why do people kind of struggle? Why do they tell themselves I'm not a techie? And I hear that all the time, by the way. But you know what? I am a techie. I feel good. Today's my January 1st. Why, Justin? Why do people get so afraid of technology?
It's overwhelming, Shay. I mean, it can be overwhelming. And again, I brought up the principal, process, and product portion for a reason. I know there's a lot of P's, right? But I brought that set up for a reason, because at its core, technology and understanding is about problem solving. So a lot of folks see technology, they see software, and it's just, what do I don't know what the first step, like, there are about 1 million products to pick from. There are 1 million different strategies. There are a ton of different gurus. Like I don't know what the first thing is. And then if you go on YouTube University and you start searching tips, again, there are 1 million different videos with simple different steps, some with the same steps, some explained differently, and you just don't know. Like, it's just overwhelming. Or again, you see the cool product, right? You see the ClickFunnels or Kajabi or Infusionsoft, and you see the price tag, and you just realize, hey, I'm just I'm doing this by myself. I'm struggling, trying to make some extra money on the side, already struggling to pay bills. I don't have the room, the resources to be able to pay for this. And then the next thing is you find somebody, come and they want to promise to build something for you, and they know, that's a solution. But again, that price tag, you're not ready. And so at the end of the day, you do the worst thing. So there's what you try to do, right? So some folks will try to muddle their way through it, and at the end of it, they may have something that semi-works. But then you got the folks that just don't do anything at all, and that's the worst. I'm sorry. If you're watching, that's the worst. I mean, it's the reality. It's the worst. But it's unfortunately something that we do. And so I want to be able to just hopefully break some things down with this time. Again, introducing the principle first, And then we're going over the process. That's the graphic, right? The graphic is the process. Mm-hmm. And then also there's some product in there as well that we're going to cover and kind of mention in this 3-part series. So there's a lot to cover, but that's ultimately why those are the key reasons why folks don't really get started when they got to do this thing.
Man, that is so on point. I can't wait. When we come back, I'm turning it over to Justin. I'm going to hand the mic over. He's going to go to his screen. He's going to show you the software. He's going to walk you through it. I promise you, this is a money conversation. I promise you. If you're listening right now, just let's do something special. For those folks to text the word revenue, we're going to get you the notes. We're going to get you the details. So text the word revenue right now to 202-999-3515. You just go to your phone, open up the browser, open it up right now, and text the word revenue. That's all you got to do. You're going to get the notes. You get the business toolbox. Don't worry. You get the bonus gift. Do that right now. Just go to your phone, open up the browser. Go ahead right now. Don't write it down. That's so 1980s. So 1980s. Just open up your phone right now. Hit the messenger. Type in 202. That's the number. 999. Don't worry. We're going to wait for you. 3515. Now that you've done that, you put in 202-999-3515. Then go down to the message section and just text the word revenue. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue, and then just follow the response. I'm looking forward to connecting you. Many of you are over at the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. That's where the magic takes place. If you haven't become a member, come over and join. When we come back, for those folks that text the word revenue to 202-999-3515, for those folks that continue to watch, we'll be right back, and I'm going to hand it over to Justin Morgan. And Justin, you're going to start showing us the principle, the process, and the product. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Justin is ready to go. With that being said, let's go over to my man, Delano Johnson. And we come back, we're going to be getting right down with Justin. You don't want to miss this. Delano, talk to him for a moment, if you will. This is important.
I live in a city where there are more creative people per square mile than any other place on the planet. Question is, how many of them are successful? How many are just like I was, talented and broke? Being broke is more than just not having money. It's failure to turn opportunities into profitable businesses and relationships that last. My mother always said, people perish for lack of knowledge. A compass takes you in the direction of your destiny, but knowledge of obstacles and distractions will ensure you arrive safely. My mentor once said to me, if I had half your talent, I'd have 4 times my wealth. Since then, I made a promise to God. If he would help me unlock my earning potential, I would pay it forward and help others do the same. That's why I wrote this book, because God made us too talented to live our lives broke. And that includes you.
That's the number one reason you need to pay attention right now, because you refuse to live talented and broke. I refuse to live talented and broke. I got the book here. We're starting this book next month. You guys will hear about it. It's amazing. Here's what I want you to do. Look right below the video. And if that's your mantra, I want you to write, I refuse to live talented and broke. Justin's going to walk you through that right now. I refuse to live talented and broke. Look right below the video. When you write those words, broke doesn't mean that you have no money. Broke might mean that you don't have enough money to pay off your mortgage. Broke might mean you don't have enough money to build a school in your community. Broke might mean you're broke in your finances. You're broke in your health. You're broke in your relationship. Don't just make this about money. But if you refuse to live talented and broke, I want you to look right below the video. And this is an affirmation for someone else that's watching. These videos, I get it. They go viral. I understand. People go back and they read the notes. I was talking to someone the other day, and they were so inspired and so encouraged because someone shared one of their personal stories right below the notes. I want you to write right now, I refuse to live talented, and broke. And yeah, don't worry, for those folks that text the word revenue in, you're going to get the note. I'm going to share what we're doing with the book. You get the special video. You text revenue to 202-999-3515. But I want you to tell yourself, you know what? I deserve better. That I am enough. If you see someone wrote the words, I refuse to live talented and broke, what's going on, Missy Johnson up in Detroit? I want you to hit the heart button. Hit the like button. You see Anthony Abram over there, the fluent man making some amazing things happen down in Austin, said, I refuse to live talented and broke. Annette said, I refuse to live talented and broke. Nicole Brown Hurston said, I refuse to live talented and broke. Azina Moore said, I refuse. And again, broke ain't about the money. Sometimes it's a broken spirit. Sometimes it's a broken heart. I'm going to turn it over to Justin, but I got to ask Justin, when he hears I refuse to live talented and broke, I got to hear what goes through the world's number one automation guru. I got to hear what goes through his mind when he sees people like Tammy Lawrence who put, I refuse to live talented and broke. When he sees folks like Missy Johnson, who's tuned in right now, going through some tough times right now. Missy, our prayers are with you and your family. I refuse to live talented and broke. Justin. We're gonna get to the automation that's coming up now,
right?
But take a moment and what goes through your head, man? What are you thinking? What is the automation guru thinking right now?
To me, again, it's just principle, right? And one of the things that one of my creeds are that I'm here to help you automate your business so you can master your destiny and maximize your impact. Because I truly believe that all of you, every one of us has a destiny, right? So all of us has an individual talent that we should be giving and using and presenting to the world. And we should not allow our circumstance, should not allow our difficulties, shouldn't allow our challenges and obstacles to stop us from using that talent to its fullest, but also making sure you're getting paid and being able to live while using it and doing it. And so, again, as I talk about unleashing your automation army and putting all these tools in place, all that stuff is great. And you know, we'll talk about 7 figures and 6 figures and all that stuff is grand. But at the end of the day, I want each and every one of you to be able to take your talents, your core passions, put those into practice and be able to live and have the tools in place that allow you to still maintain your lifestyle and get you to the results that you need to not be talented and broke. So that's the way I look at it, Shay.
Man, you're hearing from none other than Justin Morgan, the world's number one automation guru. Justin, I'm going to turn it over to you, man, to take it away from here. Everyone get your paper, get your pen, and welcome Justin Morgan, the world's number one automation guru, not for the first time, not for the last time, but you're hearing part 1 right now on the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the number one business development and revenue late night show in the country. Justin, take it away. You got Kat Patisse in the house, by the way. She's like, what? I tell you breaking out the All-Stars. What's up?
All right, Shay, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's been doing well this evening. I know I'm ready to hop into this stuff. Hopefully you all saw the graphic. Really, I'm gonna be going through a few steps of that graphic on this evening, right? We're gonna finish it all through. Again, I would be doing you a disservice if I don't break down some principles first. Then we'll talk about the process, and then at the end, I'll show you the product that will be used, at least in the context of this conversation. So that's what we'll be doing with this time, taking this time. If you have a question, right, you had an inquiry, you want to, again, and it's up to Shay, right? I'll answer questions and all that jazz as time goes. But this is more of a marketing conversation. So sorry, Shay. This is it's a little bit of a distraction away from sales and how important sales are.
That's cool. That's cool. Take it away, man. Take it away.
This is more of a marketing conversation at the start, because ultimately all of you want to have that conversation about selling people something, selling your talent, selling your products, selling your services. But if I don't have a pitcher to throw the ball at me, I have nothing to hit, right? So if I have no opportunity, then none of it matters. Doesn't matter how good I am, no matter how good of a painter I am, how good of an artist I am, how good of a contractor, how good of a doctor, lawyer, whatever you do, right? If you don't have anyone to actually serve. And so the only way you can get to those people if you're marketing those people. So this is a marketing conversation, right? So I have to set some ground rules. I'm going to be quick, right? I'm not going to take forever on some of these principles, but I just want to lay these things out, okay? First off, we got to get some definitions, right? We got to make sure we're talking in the same language, right? Again, most of the folks, you get overwhelmed because you feel like technology and systems and marketing and even business in general is like speaking a foreign language. We're on the same page. We're speaking the same language. I want to break it down for you. So understand that marketing, right? Marketing is just an attempt. It's just us being able to get people in, right? To teach people, educate people about our business, right? Now, ultimately, we're going to be talking about a prospecting system. Now, a prospecting system is any system allows you to consistently and predictably, right, attract leads and generate prospects. It's any system. So write these things down that allows you to predictably and consistently, these are the key things, predictably and consistently attract leads and generate prospects. Okay? We're going to be moving, so make sure y'all are writing this stuff down. If there are any note takers in the comments for me, make sure you help your fellow viewers out by putting some of these notes in the comments. Okay?
Okay. I'm with you. And I might take some notes as well, by the way.
With me there?
Take it away.
Okay. Good. So let's talk about what a lead and a prospect is, because again, that so some of you, it's like, Justin, I know what a lead and a prospect is, but let's just pretend it was first day of school, right? We got to make sure that we get the language down and we understand. So a lead, just somebody who's shown interest in your product, your service, your mission, or your brand. They just shown interest, right? So I'm just strolling down the street. So let's say I was down there in National Harbor, Maryland, right? Really, it's Oxon Hill, but people say National Harbor because they want to make it fancier than it really is. Okay. So National Harbor, Maryland. Okay. And I'm walking down and I'm just walking past the store. There's plenty of dessert stores down there. And I just walk by. I take a look, I peek, but then I keep going. I showed interest, but I didn't really do anything at that point. Right? I showed interest. That's really what a lead is. Somebody who's shown interest in your product, your service, your mission, or your brand. There's a prospect, though, and this is what we really want to focus on, is someone who's shown interest through action towards your product, your service, your mission, or your brand. They've taken action, right? So I'm walking down the street, okay? Same shop. My fat boy senses go off, and I walk in. So now I'm on a diet now, so I'm a little bit better about it. But back then, pre-diet, I would have strolled into the store. I wouldn't just strolled into the store. There would have been an offer right there at the front that said, hey, sign up on our list and get this coupon, right? Today, like get 50% off. And of course, me being the hungry man that I am, I would have definitely taken advantage of that. And then I probably would have purchased something. But let's stop there. I took the action. I gave him my information. I did something. I didn't just stroll down the street. So again, a prospect is someone who's shown action, shown interest through action towards your product, your service.
So Justin, did I get that right up here? I see Anise. Thanks a lot. Anise is taking notes. She said a lead shows interest. A prospect shows interest through action. Annette's taking notes, says a lead shows interest. I'm going to let you keep going. I just made 2 notes up there. Lead shows interest in your product or service. Prospect shows an interest through action in your product or service. Okay, Justin, take it away. Right. Anthony Abrams says the fat boys are back. What? Where did you get that from, Anthony? I tell you, that's funny.
Fat boys are back, and they could never be whack. Hashtag the influent man. I mean, I'm fat at heart, man. There's no way around it. If I didn't work out like I did, then yeah, I'd be humongous. Anyway, the third thing, and obviously it's clients, right? Because the natural progression is you want to lead, want to create a prospect, and then we want a client. So a client is simply just someone who's shown interest through a series of actions. Towards your product, your service, your mission, or your brand, and they've made an investment, right? So they've shown interest through a series of actions towards your product, your service, your mission, or your brand, and they've made an investment. So that's ultimately what we want to get to. Now, there's some things I want to break down first. Y'all are looking at the graphic and you see a couple things, and I want to do a little bit of math, put some numbers in your brain, okay? A lead, as you can see, is worth $0. I'll explain why in a second. A lead is worth $0. Okay. A prospect is worth, and it depends on your business. So you got to say, Justin, it's always worth this much. So In practice, it's worth $1.15 per person per month. Keep this, write it down, and keep track of this. This is an important number. All right, this is a very important
give me those two
number.
numbers again. I'm going to write it down right now. Go ahead and say it again.
A lead is worth $0. It is worth an empty wallet. It is worth nothing. Zero.
Okay.
Zilch. Okay. A prospect is worth $1.15 per person per month. Now, go to nugget moment. Ultimately, you want to get to some point in your business where the only thing you're really focusing on is adjusting the value of that prospect number. Right? When you get to the point where you start to just play around and introduce things into your business to just play with increasing that number, you're at a good spot. That number can change, right? It's not a static number, right? $1.15 per person per month is very basic, right? Some folks have more, some folks have less. Depends on your business, okay? But in terms of math, so that way I can demonstrate some things for you later on, that's the number we're working with. So hopefully folks got that, okay?
I got it right here. Yep.
You got it? Excellent. Now, the idea is, how do we then change somebody from a lead to a prospect? Don't worry, I'm going to explain why those things are worth that in a minute. You'll get it. How? Okay. We're in a world where everything is value for value. Write this down. This is important. Everything that you do, it's value for value. Not everybody's practicing this. And let me tell you why. So this is why I'm saying somebody needs to write this down. Whenever I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I see somebody put up that typical post, oh yeah, I got this product that I'm selling today. You should check it out. This is the only post they put up, mind you. It's the only thing. It's just like, hey, yeah, I got this thing. Sign up for my diet pill. Sign up for my weight loss program. Sign up for my business product. Sign up for my branding deal. Sign up for this logo service. Sign up for this. That's all they do. That's all they post. And then it gets 0 responses. It's because they gave 0 value. They got 0 value back, right? Whenever I've gotten clients, it's because I've given value, and then they decide for that value, then to invest in me, right? You got to give value first in order to get value back. That is not just cash, right? It's not just them paying for your service. It's about also information. Information has a price tag, right? Which brings me to a big principle that ties all this stuff together. And we all know it. Shay, you know it. This is the principle of I am. People pay you first with their information, second with their action, and third with the money. If you do it out of that order, you cut your revenue by 80%.
So Justin, folks,
follow me. It's a big.
Can you get it to us one more time? People pay you first.
I will. I'm gonna repeat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat it.
Okay.
People pay you first with their information, second with action, and third with the money. First with information, second with action, third with the money. If you do it out of that order, you cut your revenue by 80%. And I will explain why. And Justin, is it just 80%? No, obviously that number can vary by your business. But it's a very staggering example I'm about to outline for you. But ultimately, I say that when people pay you, and that's kind of the key word, you got to listen to the language. People pay you with information because the information is worth something. A prospect is simply me owning or having a place where I can store information on someone. Having their information is worth $1.15 per person per month. Having their information is worth $1.15 per person per month. So we have to think about is, what is their information worth to you? What are you willing to pay? Not what they're worth. What are you willing to pay to get their information? It's value for value. So what value are you going to give first before they give you information? What value are you going to give first before they give you action? And then what value are you going to give first before they give you money? We are in the giver's economy. Am I right? Am I right, Shane? We are in the giver's economy. One thing I love that you just
said, you're breaking it down. I love what you say here. This is so important. I want everyone to write this one note down. Hashtag givers economy. Hashtag givers economy. Justin is laying out the groundwork right now. Yeah, he'll get into the details. Yeah, you're going to get all the fancy stuff. But he's laying out the groundwork right now for the evergreen prospecting sequence. And he's starting off just giving you the principle, the process, and he'll get to the product. He's laying that out for you right now. He shares some golden nuggets. I'm going to just mention one that he shared right here, but he shares some golden nuggets that are so important. He talked about the principle, I am. And he mentioned that people pay you first. Well, Justin, what's the principle again? I know you know it by heart.
People pay you first with their information.
With their information, okay.
Second, with action.
Second, with action.
And third, right? So realize, I know y'all want this, but it's third with the money. It's not first, it's third with the money.
Third with the money. So here's what I like to do. You also talked about you got to exchange value for value. And you talked about the giver's economy. And reason I want you to write these words, hashtag giver's economy, hashtag giver's economy, that's going to be a bat signal. That's going to be a bat signal to someone else that you're in the business of giving to someone else. Because the person who outgives their competition out-earns their competition. Let me say that again. Justin's going to walk you through that. But the person that outgives their competition out-earns their competition. You are part of the hashtag givers economy. So if you want to partner with someone else, if you want to collaborate with someone else, if you're willing to network as part of the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe and love and hug on other people, you look right below the video and just put hashtag givers economy, put hashtag givers economy. And that's the bat signal to someone else that, yeah, those are who you want to collaborate with. Why? Because they're willing to give something first. They're willing to serve first. And isn't that so important? Isn't that so true? Look right below the video. Look right below the video and put hashtag givers economy. Turn it back over to you, Justin.
Right. I got to share one tangible story just so way I can put all this stuff in the context that folks can understand. Again, making sure that I'm not just speaking French to everyone here. And here we are, I'm in my home, and we've done a ton of renovation here. So, of course, I've made about 1,000,001 stops to this place. It's called, again, Home Depot. No endorsements, but Home Depot. I've gone to Home Depot about 1,000,000 times, more so than I would like to, right? Now, it's funny, when you go to all these places now, so if I go to Home Depot and I may go and I get some things, do some projects here, even now, if you sign up, a lot of the places you go to, they ask for your what when you're checking out? They ask for your email. Now, why do they do that? Right? So if you go and you sign up for a card or membership, something like that, they ask for your email right there at the register, right? Mm-hmm. Now, keep in mind, we're doing a ton of projects around the house. So it's a very great time for us to get information about, tools, sales at Home Depot or Lowe's or your local construction store, whichever one you visit. Okay. Now, I can tell you that Home Depot and Lowe's are both doing this thing where they're sending out emails on deals that they're doing on a regular basis. And guess what me and my wife are doing? Scalping those emails each and every time to find something that was on sale that we needed. Right. And there were actually a couple of times where we ran out. We got the email for the day. This thing is on sale today. We ran out to the store and got that thing today. Now, I'm not the only person, I'm sure, that's in that situation. My family's not the only family on earth that's doing some work around their house. So imagine if they didn't capture my information, how many sales he would have left on the table. I would have never known. My wife would have never known. My family would have never known that there was something on sale that we needed right this moment, that fit us, that allowed us to solve a problem. And so without having people's information, you can't connect with them to solve the problems that they actually want to have solved. Again, they didn't have to sell to me, and they didn't have to bang on my door, and have to come drag my wife and I into the store. We had a problem. We signed up and we wanted to be able to connect with that solution as easily as possible. And so imagine, again, I say that people pay you first with the information, second with action, and third with money. If you do it out of that order, you cut your revenue by 80%. I don't just say that just because it sounds nice. I say it because if Home Depot, if Lowe's, if all these other stores, Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works, Target, Walmart, whatever your choice of store is, if they didn't capture your information, how many different sales would you have never gone in to take part in, right? How many things would you have missed? How much money would they have left on the table? So ask yourself, how much money are you leaving on the table? How much impact are you leaving on the table? How many results are you leaving on the table because you aren't practicing I am. I'm stressing it because it's important, and it's the basis of everything that you're going to do. If you're going to automate your business, I don't care what tools you use, how many tools, whether your system is $500, whether your system is $1,000, whether your system is $10. I don't care. You have to use this principle in each and every way, whether it's 3 steps, 100 steps. This principle still lives. It works, whether you're doing it in person at an event, online, I don't care. Again, this principle, I am, is the key thing. So if you don't understand this, if you can't get this, if you can't really ingrain this into your heart, turn this off now, go to bed, find something else to do. I don't care. But if you can't wrap this into everything that you're doing, none of this other stuff matters.
I love it. The principle, I am. And I put it up here so you can see it. People, and this, I'm taking real-time notes, by the way. This isn't Justin has sent me his notes. I'm just taking notes. I see you're out there, by the way. Nicole says, I'm guilty, by the way. Alita says, preach on, by the way. Haki, what's up? Haki is in the house. Anthony Abraham is putting some great notes. He put Lowe's down, by the way. Ebony Young said, hashtag givers economy. Gertrude Chapman said, hashtag givers economy. Malika Courtney said, hashtag givers economy. Michelle Davis said, hashtag givers economy. James Valentine said, hashtag givers economy. The person who outgives the competition out-earns the competition. The reason I asked you all to put down hashtag givers economy like Mimi did. What's up, Mario Reynolds? Thanks for joining. Amber Woods, it is always a pleasure. My man, Dr. Keith Harley, what's going on, my brother? What's happening? What's happening? I see you in the house. The reason I asked you to put down hashtag givers economy is that I want someone else to partner with you. I want someone else to collaborate with you. Justin's walking through the principle, I am. People pay you first with their information, second with their money, third with their action. I want you to look back over the last 90 days and ask yourself, as you've been going about.
You got to correct that, man. You got to correct it.
Is that right?
You said money second, man.
I thought I said people pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. See, I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better every day. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better every day. I love it. People pay you first with their information. Information, that's where the I comes from. Second with their action. Third with their money. I want you to look back at your lead generation system. And I want you to ask yourself, how much time, how much effort, and how much resources have I put in just being a data gangster? You're in the giver's economy, but you are a data gangster first. Okay, I'm going to stop and pause because, Justin going to continue on. He's laying the groundwork. You're going to get to that $100 software we use to build a 7-figure business, hashtag just like we did. But I want you to connect with Azina Morris, hashtag givers economy. Malika Courtney, hashtag givers economy. Jennifer Harris, what's up, Jennifer Harris? Justin Morgan, I was reminded of that just the other day. Well, you reminded of it today, Jennifer, because today is your what? January 1st. All right, Justin, take it away, my man. Take it away. This is good, and it is powerful. Over to you, Justin.
All right. So now that I've laid down the principle, we're going to talk about the first part of the process, right? So there's a few different steps we're going to go through in order to take somebody from a lead to a prospect, right? So step one, because we're in the giver's economy, you have to figure out what you actually want to give, right? So what thing of value can you give? And there's some basic rules that go along with coming up with a gift, right? So not obviously, because some folks don't really think about it. You want your gift, and there's different gifts you can do. You can do ebooks, you can do free reports, you can do videos, you can do audio, you can send people recordings of a podcast, you can send people recordings of live streams like this, you can send people chapters of your book, right? Maybe it's the electronic version of your book or a shortened version of your book, right? Some folks do free consultations. That's all fine. Some folks offer free seats to events. That's fine. Sometimes it's offering an opportunity to get into a virtual summit or something like that. That's fine. Whatever your gift, like whatever you're giving, okay? Think about it. It needs to be something that is ideally, instantly transferable, visually stored, instantly transferable, meaning the moment they opt in for it, they ask for it, you can give it to them. And without your labor in the process of giving it to them, right? So instantly transferable, ideally, and digitally, virtually held and stored, right? You want it to cost as close to $0 as possible for you to not just to deliver, but also to create, right? So to create and generate it, it shouldn't cost you a ton of money, if any at all, to deliver it. So maybe it's a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. And obviously, you can put a little bit of cash in to put something together. So if it's an ebook, something like that, that's visual or graphic, then, hire some graphic artists and put something nice together. But again, don't go spending $1 million on it unless you know it's going to get you 1 million people on your list. Okay, so that's that other piece. And then lastly, again, as you think about it, make your gift match the effort they have to take to get it. So I don't really talk about this that often, but I'm going to show you a little tidbit here, is make your gift relevant. Make your gift match the effort of what they're going to take to get it. And, okay, make sure that it's in proportion to the product that you plan on selling them, right? So don't set up a free consultation where you're going to be spending an hour of your time, and then at the end of that hour, the most that you're going to sell is a $25 book. That doesn't calculate. That's not worth your time, right? So make sure it's in proportion. And at the same time, at the other end, if your regular ticket, like your average ticket, you're in a high ticket business, maybe you're an event planner, wedding planner, something like that, where your ticket is always going to be high 4s or 5-figure investments, maybe 6-figure investments, then you can afford to have a gift that you pay for. You can afford to send people a free gift basket or something like that it costs you a little money, because you want your gift to be in, right? It needs to be relevant in proportion to the product you want to offer and the effort that is going to be taken to get to that gift. Hopefully that makes sense. Right? Does that make sense, Shay?
That makes perfectly good sense.
I think that makes perfect sense. Okay, yep. So that's the first step, right? So some of y'all are like, well, Justin, how do I come up with a gift? I mean, it's a couple different ways. I like to make things simple. All of you have knowledge, you have expertise, you have wisdom that you can share. So why not come up with a video, a series? You can record it on your phone. Start a podcast for free. Something like, you can do Anchor.fm, completely free. Do all your recordings all there. Download them, package them, put them up in something called Amazon S3. So write this down. If you're going to do a video, or you're going to do an audio, or you do a document, put it in a place called Amazon S3. It's free, depending on how much storage you need and how much activity you'll be getting. Okay, completely free to start it out. And you just simply get it, you upload it there. So that way folks can get it and download it, and you can send it to them via email. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's one of the things you want to keep in mind. So if you want to create something, I'd say simply record a video, record some audio, make it around a topic you know that solves a problem. Okay, that offers value. Take some of the recordings on Facebook, some of your best content on Facebook or YouTube, package it, offer it, load it somewhere so that folks can get access to it. That is the simplest way for you to create a gift, like today, tomorrow. So perhaps y'all get the Jonesing and y'all get off of this, you're hyped up. That's the first thing that you can do. Like right now is record and create that gift. It's not to be an hour long, it can be 30 minutes, whatever it is, as long as it solves a problem. That's the key part. Okay? That's step number one.
Step number one, type
now,
of gifts that you have out there. There's two things I like. Oh, you can't hear me. Type of gifts you have out there. I love what you're doing. There's two things I like for you to do out there right now. Some of you are watching right now saying, this is really, really great. And Justin's giving some detailed information right now. You're like, whoa, Shay. Now, how do I stay in this type of conversation where I get really, really deep? Don't worry. We're going to give you a number. I think Justin's going to give that to us a little later where you can text the word Tech Club a little later on. And there will be a gift that will be sent to you, not tonight, but there's something special that's going to go out to everyone. Because I'm going to ask Justin, he's going to do a 3-part series now. Yes, he's going to show you software. Yes, he's going to go into detail. But he does so much more that's just getting so much more detail that he breaks down for you. So a little later on when Justin's ready, not now, but I want him to do something special and allow everyone to at least be able to get access to additional information over and beyond today, Justin. I meant to mention that a little earlier. I forgot to mention that, by the way. That's number one. Number two, hit the share button. hit the share button right now and say it's time to unleash your automation army, because he gave the groundwork and now he's about to take it up a whole nother level. If you're enjoying what Justin's doing right now, if this is making sense with you, holla at your boy Justin. How do you do that? Look right below the video. Look right below the video and say, Justin, this is some good stuff. Thank you, Justin. Justin, we appreciate you. Or just write the word holla or I hear you, Justin, just so he knows that he's on track. Just so he knows he's giving you what you need. He's like, Shay, there's so much. I can't do this in 3 parts. But I'm going to make it happen. But I'm going to show them the software. I'm going to show them the steps. I'm going to give it to them. Don't worry about that. So if you're out there right now, like, yeah, this makes sense, Shay. And it makes sense. It makes sense. And it makes sense. It makes sense. And it makes sense. I mean, okay. I know I'm out there. But if it makes sense and makes sense, look right below the video and say, I hear you, Justin. Justin, I feel you, Justin. Justin, I'm with you right now, Justin. Keep on going, just so he knows he's on track, because he's going to show you some software and some other stuff. But I want to make sure. I said, Justin, we got to unleash this army. Show it to him. He said, show it to him. I said, give it to him. We believe in the giver's economy. So I see Anthony Abram out there said, that's fire. Fire, fire, fire. That's all Justin need to hear, by the way. Cheryl Diane said, Justin, this is some great stuff. That's all Justin need to hear right now. Malika say, bro, already shared. I want everyone around me winning. All right, Justin, I'm sure he's going to tell you he appreciate that. Gary Jones is in the house. James Valentine said, Justin, this is some great stuff. He's just getting started. Azina said, great information. Kiara says, holla, Justin. All you got to do is write holla at your boy, by the way. Gertrude Chapman said, thank you, Justin. Anthony Abrams said, I'm rocking with you, Justin. Hashtag the influent man. Mimi said, Justin M. Keep doing your thing. I see you out there. Annette Smith said, it makes sense and it makes sense. I love that. That should be a new segment. By the way, where's Trevor Otts at? That's our new segment, Trevor Otts. It makes sense and it makes sense. Yeah. You know what? I got to have something up. Like I need an image. Trevor Otts, if you're watching out there and you're up, wake up. It makes sense and it makes sense. I like that, by the way. Brenda Lee is in the house. Said, thank you, Justin. Nicole said, it makes sense and it makes sense. Thank you for bringing it, Justin. All right, Justin, I'm going to turn it back over to you, man. I know you're out there right now and you're sharing just some incredible information that's helping them. And later, Justin, I want them to be able to kind of understand how they can stay in the conversation, how they can focus on the priority. And your priority right now is to automate your business. I'm going to go over to none other than Kim Martin in just a moment, Justin. She's going to talk about focusing on your priorities. And your priority is automate your business, automate your business, automate your business. When we come back or later on, Justin's going to give you a very special instruction that allow you to get all the details you need and hear more about the Tech Club and things that he's doing. I know you get to hear him every Monday. I know he brings the tech stuff to you. I know he brings it every single week. But there's more than just that segment that he has out there, and I want y'all to connect with him. Mimi said, I hear you out there. Malika said, Justin M is killing it, fam. Carol said, thanks a lot. Holla at your boy. Let's go over right now to none other than Kim Warren Martin, and then we're going to come right back to Justin. Justin gave you part 1. He gave you need a gift. Now he's going to number 2. We'll be back in just a second with the world's #1 automation guru, none other than the man, the myth himself, Justin Morgan, here on the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country. I love these money conversations, and I love helping you get results in your bank account. Kim Martin, keep us on track. Take it away, my girl.
Hello there, happy entrepreneurs. This is Dr. Kim Warren Martin, founder of Successful and Fulfilled and creator of the hashtag Working on My Sexy movement. Happy to bring you my thought of the week on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. This week's thought is, focus on your priorities, not your to-dos. I'm a list maker, and my grandmother would say I came by it honestly because my mother was a true list maker. In fact, she always had a yellow legal pad and a pen in the car, and whenever we were driving and something popped into her head, she would always ask me to write it down. So I still make lists today, except I have 2 lists. I have a priority list and I have a to-do list. And I don't mix them because when you mix them, you run the risk of having a lot of activity, but no progress. And progress is really what we're going for.
So Tony Robbins is an excellent example of someone who manages or works their priorities, not just the list. Every morning he focuses on his 3 to thrive. Those are 3 things that will literally help him not just have a winning day, week, or month, but a winning year. So here are 3 simple steps that can help you also focus on 3 to thrive and have a winning year. Number 1, you must have a written version of your vision for your business and for your life. And you really want to write it in your own handwriting. Number 2, you must read your vision daily, at least twice a day, first thing in the morning and last thing at night. And at night, you also want to ask yourself this question: what can I do tomorrow to make sure that I have a winning year? Why do you want to do that? Because it helps to align your conscious and subconscious mind so that they're both focused on your priorities and working together. And thirdly, you literally only want to work on those 3 things. You should either delegate, delay, or delete anything that's not going to help you have a winning year. So that's my thought of the week. Focus on your priorities, not your to-dos. This is Dr. Kim Warren Martin on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. I'm the founder of Successful and Fulfilled and the creator of the hashtag Working on My Sexy Movement. Back over to you, Shay.
Let's give it for none other than Dr. Kim Warren Martin. Focus on your priorities, and your focus right now is automation. Your focus is automation. Your focus is automation. Do me a favor. Look right below that video. What's up, Cheryl Ragan? Thanks for joining. Look right below the video and just put this: focus on automation. We're going to take back our life. Just put down focus on automation. We're going to take back our time. Just look right below the video and put focus on automation. We're going to take back our business. And how are we going to do that? Because the world's #1 automation guru, none other than Justin Morgan, is walking us through that. I didn't have my mic on. Oh my gosh. I'm pouring my heart out, and you couldn't hear a word I was saying. Don't worry about it, Justin. Don't worry.
I can hear you over here.
I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to keep on going, and I'm going to keep on going. What I was saying is, Dr. Kim Warren Martin said, focus on your priorities. Make sure y'all can hear me. That's a priority, right? But in all seriousness, look right below the video. Look right below the video and put focus on automation. Focus on automation. We're going to take back our time. Focus on automation. We're going to take back our life. Focus on automation. We're going to take back our business. Focus on automation. And maybe you got off focus. Maybe you've been working hard every day, but one of the things my mentor used to say all the time, and I used to go to this meeting with a guy by the name of David Bowers. And when I would show up, he would ask 2 questions. He would say, Shay, do we have movement or do we have progress? Let me say that again. Do we have movement or do we have progress? And many times when I was working with him, we had so much movement going on. And how true is that in your business right now? Well, you've got so much movement going on. No, you're going to another networking event. No. You're doing another Facebook broadcast. No. You're reading another book. No. You're on the phone with another coach. No. You bought another automation tool. No. No, you don't understand. You got to stay up late because you got to prepare a report. You got to prepare a way to put in a proposal. And there's a whole lot of movement going on. But here's the question that I bring to you this morning or this evening or this afternoon, no matter what time it is. The question I have is, do you have movement? That's all the activity that's going on. Or do you have progress? Progress means that I'm a data gangster. Progress means I'm looking for 5 new prospects this week. And guess what? I didn't get 5 new leads. I think Justin said that best when he broke it down. He said a lead. Let me go get my notes. He said a lead shows interest in your product or service. So I'm not asking did I get progress towards getting leads, but do I have progress towards my what? Prospects. A prospect showed an interest through an action in their product or service. Only not say that, and I share that with you, is that Justin's breaking this thing down, and I don't want you just to have movement. I want you to have progress. Because I know you got a big heart. I know you want to help so many people. I know you want to make a difference. I know you want to leave your 9 to 5. I know you want to spend more time with your family. I believe you want to do more good in the community. You want to build a school. You want to write a check to a charity of your choice. You want to write a check to a nonprofit. I know you want to fund the causes you believe in, and it takes resources to do that. And the business will allow you to have all the freedom to make the choices you want to make at the end of the day. So the reason that we showed up this evening, the reason we're here this morning, whether you listen to the podcast, the conference call, you're watching live, you're one of our syndicated partners, the reason we're here is for Justin, the world's #1 automation guru, is for him to break it down for you and show you how to unleash your army. So Justin, with that being said, I'm going to come back and I want you to go ahead and help them unleash their army, man. I'll turn it back over to you. Take it away. Right. I see you out there, Cheryl. Thanks for all your notes. Abram, Anthony, we appreciate it. Every single one of you who've shared this, we appreciate you. Without you, this message doesn't get out. Without you, there is no show. So this episode is not about Justin Morgan, although he is the world's #1 automation guru. It's not about Shay Brown. It's all about you and the people you were called to serve. And we're going to give you those resources. We're going to help you get there. And Justin will help you get there without your labor. Justin, over to you.
All right. So next couple steps, and then, what the last little bit of time, I actually show you the software itself as the core of this piece. So next step is we got our gift. How do we get it out there? Like, how do we share it with the world? Okay. So as a part of this prospecting sequence, right, the next thing is you have to actually, what I would say, display or have a call to action, right? So there's kind of a hidden step in between, so it's kind of a step 2A and 2B. But ultimately, first, you got to create some content, right? And content could be social media post. It could be any other video that you did. It could be a webinar. It could be, an event. Content. It's a way for you to actually have an opportunity to share information with somebody. It could be a conference call. It could be a podcast, whatever it is, a blog post. These are all valid pieces of content. Again, it's a chance for you to offer somebody value, right? So that's a content opportunity. In that content opportunity, you need to have a call to action. In the industry, you'll hear people, you'll read the letters CTA, call to action. Now, in the specifics of this process, our call to action is to ask somebody to text a keyword. So in your instance here, you've been asked to text the word revenue, right? Then the number is 202-999. Okay. Let's see, you move the number 3515, right?
There it is.
Okay, 202-999-3515. Shay had it out for me. Good thing I wrote it down because I figured he was going to do that to me. But text the word revenue, right? And that would be our call to action to you, one of many, okay? Now, this can be done, again, on calls like this, sessions like this, webinars like this. And what it does is it helps us with a problem called audience blindness. Right now, thankfully, with the space of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, I can see your chat comments, but that didn't always used to be the case. And there's still situations where you can't. So audience blindness means that you know stuff about me. I'm here and I can talk about my life story. I can tell you my favorite color, my favorite flavor of ice cream. But I know nothing about you, right? If I'm speaking on stage, there's no way I can know everything about the hundreds of people sitting in the audience. If I'm on a teleconference, if I'm on a call, if I'm on a podcast, there's no way I can see and meet and know everything about you, know what your favorite football teams are, right? So again, if you're a Washington Redskins fan, then you're cool with me. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, you can also sign off this broadcast, and that's fine. I'm kidding.
Go Skins!
Go Skins. Anyway, and I no shame in that.
This year's going to be our year, Justin. This year is going to be our year, okay? This year is going to be our year, I believe. The season ain't started yet.
It's going to be okay. I'll leave my crying sessions to myself, my sadness about my team. I won't talk about those dark days that are ahead and have been in the past. Anyway, this is a happy entrepreneur time. Today is our January 1st. That even applies to our favorite football team, all right? All those things apply. Anyway, I need to know something about you. The only way I can do that is having a proper call to action. And that call to action is about giving a solution. So let's say my solution is, or my offer is, or my gift is, I'm going to show you how to generate 1,000 leads on autopilot over the next month, right? If that was my call to action, then I know at least I know something about you. You have a problem with generating leads. So then, therefore, I've identified what type of person you are, at least what type of problem you have, and I can then market to you in the future. And I can be that Home Depot that sends you coupons because I already know that you're interested in home construction and getting things done around the house, right? That's the importance of having the right call to action and the right gift in place. Again, principle. Now, in this instance, you're going to text a keyword. Again, you text revenue to the number. Okay, and the last step, this is what we're going to talk about today, step 3, right, is you get an automated response. Right? You get an automated response. Keyword, an automated response. One of the principles that I didn't know. So again, when we're talking about going back to that stage time where I was on stage and I was sitting back and I did my presentation, I gave my Google number. Was not automated. So I had to go back and respond to every person that texted in one at a time. It was a pain. It was confusing. It wasn't organized. It set me back. It wasn't the best strategy. So you have to have something in place, in principle, that sends a response back automatically. In this case, we have a software. It's called Bumblebee. It's our text messaging based software. It's a text message. So this thing goes on this thing right here. Okay, you get a text message back. Okay, with some verbiage, with a link, with another call to action. And hang in here, right? There's some principle in here. If y'all not catching it, you better catch it now. I'm throwing it at you. Make sure your hands are ready, because again, another call to action is then in that text message, right? But that text message can have anything. Have a tip. Have whatever you want to give, you can put it in that text message. But ultimately, it's an automated response. Now, why are we using text message? And another quick tip. Email's not dead. Email still has its place. Just there's a nice little set of numbers that you may want to be aware of. Understand that if somebody shoots you an email, and depending on your industry, like I had those asterisks, because folks get carried away. Right, anywhere between 18 and about 24%. Can be lower and higher, but these are the averages. 18 to 24% of emails are seen. Okay, seen, meaning like somebody actually goes and they may actually go and click into it. Right, they're aware it is there. Okay, now whether they take action is a whole other conversation. But if it's a text message, right? So again, email about 18 to 24%. Are actually seen and read, okay. Right? Text message, keep this in mind. Within the first few minutes, that read rate is 90%. And as that number probably declining as more folks use SMS and text messaging, maybe a little bit. But it's about 90%. And that's what us in the industry know, and that's what we see. Okay? That at least they open it up and read it. Okay? Now, as time goes on, that number increases to 98%. There are a few times where I'm going to let a text go unread, even if it's spam, like even if it's junk. I'm going to at least read it and then delete it. Like I'm going to do something with it, right? But it's not just going to sit there just for no reason. It's going to get read. So for the most part, most text messages are read. So you have to have a system in place that people actually interact with, which is why we like text messaging. It's instant. Everybody's on this these days. It's like the best form of communication. I won't even get into notifications and what are we talking about, Facebook messaging and things like that yet. Won't even cover that right now. Just focusing on this thing, text messaging, like simple. Having a system in place does it. And Bumblebee is our system. That's the one that we use. And it's beautiful. Like it's not perfect like any other system, but it's beautiful and it works and I love it. It does what it's supposed to do. And it's very effective. It's the very thing that we use. Okay. Now, Shay, I'm gonna show my screen a little bit unless you want to chime in.
Go right ahead. I'm gonna open up to your screen. You take it away.
Let me get this up and. Okay.
He's going to the screen, ladies and gentlemen. For those folks that are out there, it is time to see behind the scenes. It is time to see the software. I can't wait. What's going on, Anthony? Anthony's out there working hard. Kathy Anderson, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right,
y'all.
hold on
So
a minute.
let me know if you can see my screen at the moment.
I'm going to bring it up right now. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let me do this here. Just give me a second, my man. They're going to get it taken care of, and your screen is being seen.
All right. Excellent. So Bumblebee, I'll go ahead and pan to it here, but again, that's for step 2 and 3. Now, ultimately, we're going to touch on this step 4 next, but typically there's going to be a link in there that sends them to a landing page. Again, we'll talk about that step next. Right? That'll be tomorrow. So right now, just Bumblebee is what I want to show you. Okay. Now, at its core, again, if we go to the basic page, right, it allows me to send messages, okay, based off of keywords. So there are lists, right? So I'm trying to break it down. Okay, there are lists that are based off a keyword. So in my instance, one of the common things that I use is my main core. I have a couple core keywords I always keep in my pocket, right? One of those things is the word auto, AUTO, right? And so there's a list based off of that keyword. I have another one that I use for individual appointments, right? So if somebody wants an appointment with me, I say text the word build. So it's BUILD. And that's one of the things I have as a core list of folks who may want to be interested in speaking to me on that level. And it goes from there. Right? And I have a ton of them other than outside of that. Okay, so there are lists based off of keywords. Okay, so that at its core. Now it can get more complicated than that, but I just want to simplify that. Make it as simple as possible. Understand it's based off a keyword. So when somebody texts in that keyword, they get on a list. And then I can then communicate and send text messages to that entire list time going forward. Okay, so if you're with me, let me know that you're with me. Just put it in the comments. Let me know, Justin, I'm with you. I get it. Right. If I'm speaking French, just put you're speaking French. Just let me know. Like if at any point in time I'm losing you, Justin, break it down. Let me know so that way I can break it down further. But ultimately, it's based off a list. I can then store and see all the contacts. I won't show numbers here. At least I'm going to try not to show the numbers here that are here because obviously I'm not going to try to blast all those things out. Right. So I'm not going to try to get into all that stuff. OK. The other part is I can have conversations here. Again, I won't go into the screen because there's conversations in there. But if somebody wants to text back that number, I can actually see all those messages here in the chat bot and conversations area. So I can have communications with you via text, via this software. I don't have to do it from my phone. I can do it in the software. So that's the beauty of it. Okay. I can send a bunch of different type of messages. Okay. I can send a regular text message. I can send a message with an image. Because I can send a voice message, right? So I do have those options in here in terms of sending those, okay? So right now, I'm actually going to walk you through what a typical process would be. Like, real simple. Again, for tonight, if I wanted to set something up, how would I do it, okay? And so it's going to be a bit of what exists and a bit of what's new, okay? So I'm going to walk you through some of my base case, okay? My base case is what I give, and again, kind of talking through how I think of it. So that way y'all can capture some of the principles. I don't have time to outline every one of them, but some of the principles as to why I set up things the way I do. Again, one of the basic things that I do is one of my basic lists, again, is my automation guide. Okay. Now, why do I talk about my automation guide? Now, automation guide has links to a bunch of different tools and softwares that I personally use. So because I'm always training, right, it's easier for me to just say, hey, text this word to this number if you want to know all the stuff that I just mentioned, right? So it's an ongoing list. I'm always adding to it. So if somebody wants to know, hey, Justin, what software you use? What do you recommend? What have you talked about before? Then a lot of that stuff is there. So I would say, hey, text the word auto. Right. So I want to do that. I was going here. I create. OK, I would say the name. In this case, automation guide. OK, boom. Case auto, it's already taken, as you can see. I'm just kind of showing this as an example. And then I would say, boom, I'm going to put auto 2, so that way it at least sticks there so y'all can see it. Auto 2, bang, and I say get the automation guide here. Okay, and I have a link that I use. Again, I'm going to pop over to that one in a minute so where you can see it. Boom, and I would just put this message in every one of these boxes, right? One of the basic things I always do, again, as you can see, there's a character limit. You do get charged with this software based off of how many characters you have. The beauty of this software is per message. So each message, which is 160 characters, again, stick it with me, 160 characters, it's less than a penny. So each message out, each message in, it's less than a penny. Specifically, it's 0.0075 per 160 characters. So obviously you want to limit the amount of characters, but it's very affordable. I guess why I like this software and how it's connected. It's very useful. We use this service called Twilio. Okay, if I had to paint a picture, right? Twilio is like Verizon. It's like T-Mobile. It's like Sprint. Rest of souls. I think Sprint's getting bought out, right? It's like Verizon or T-Mobile, okay, or AT&T. This Bumblebee is like the phone. It's like the Samsung. It's the iPhone. It's the Note. It's the Galaxy, whatever you want to call it. This is kind of the phone itself. So Twilio is the underlying service. That's who charges you. Okay, and then the software itself just kind of sits. It's there for you to use. It's the phone. It's more of the hardware piece. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I see folks are saying, okay, folks are saying good. They're getting it. They're getting it. They're getting it. Excellent. Okay, but that's how this stuff works. So I'm going to show you the one I actually have, so that way y'all can kind of just see what it looks like, and we can go from there. Let me search it. Auto. Bang. And bang. So, I'm going to go back. Y'all got to see my number. Bang. Time, auto, and I'm gonna edit it. All right, so this is what it looks like here. Okay, it says grab a copy of the Ultimate Automation Guide. I put a link in here. It is a bit.ly link. So if you go to bit.ly, why do I put that in there? Because I can shorten the link that I was using. Okay, so again, I want to limit the characters to as low as possible. So what I do is I give them this link so they get this automated response. Again, I didn't send this out manually. They didn't have to go on my phone and type it in to send it. No, it's automated. This is what they get. They get a link, another call to action, and I also give them the directions to take. So I say, hey, go here to this page, enter your information, bookmark the thank you page because that page has all the links and resources they need, and then use those resources and guides to get the right tools that you need in your business. I can attach an image if I want. I did in here, just keeping it simple. And then what's cool, what's really cool, right, is I can get notified every time that y'all text in. So if right now, if I said 240, text the word auto, the 240-696-2009, right? Every time that you text it in, I will get a notification that you texted in. It's actually pretty cool. So if I'm on stage or something and I start feeling my phone buzz while I'm on stage, I know, ooh, people are texting in, and it gets me really excited. It gives you kind of that giddy feeling. Right? My wife was laughing at me the other day because we were in Silver Spring, which is a city near here. I was going down the hill on those electric scooters that you rent, and I was going down the hill. I was saying, wee, kind of gives me that feeling, right? This really excited feeling, kind of feel like a little kid inside. So if you want that feeling, do this. So again, that's how that works. Okay, they get sent this out. The beauty is I don't just have to just send out this one message. I can also set this thing up. If I go back here, I can set it up to create a chain of messages, campaign messages, to send out messages on a daily basis, a weekly basis, however many days that they opt in on specific dates. I have that option. I can build out a full campaign, right? A full campaign, okay? And it's Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm in Maryland. Mimi said, Mimi Lau says Silver Spring, Florida. I'm in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm in the Maryland area. So folks didn't know, okay? And that's how that's set up. And so if I wanted to do an additional message to follow up with that list, yeah, I pick campaign messages. I create a campaign message first, okay? Once I create that campaign message, I will just create a campaign. Okay, and that campaign lets me create a new campaign. As you can see here, I can pick messages. I can add on additional messages, and I can send them out either by the day or by the date. Okay, so I can pick a specific date in the future, okay, or by the day. So if you Texting today, I can schedule it to say, hey, tomorrow, 1 day away, send out a message. 3 days away, send out a message. 5 days away, send out a message. So on and so forth. Again, it's about communicating, automating your communication, right? Connecting with folks, connecting with people in ways beyond what you can do because you're only one person. And this software allows that to happen. So that's why I love Bumblebee, right? And I know Shay, you used it. Tell him, I'm not the only person.
Now,
Bumblebee's amazing.
Bumblebee is amazing. What I enjoy most about Bumblebee, put this over here for Justin. Wrong one. I'll get it right here, my man, in a second. There we go. Oh, I see it's showing your screen. What am I doing wrong? We'll figure that out.
It's back to me. I took my screen down. That's why it's not
showing. Okay. So let me take you off then. Let me go me. Hold up. I did something wrong. How come I can't see myself? We're in the dark. Rule number one.
We are still here, y'all.
Don't panic.
Okay,
that's always rule number one. There we go. Rule number one, don't panic.
Don't panic.
But you want to use Bumblebee because many of you have to give away your free gift. You have to be able to set it up. And what I want you to do is, some of you are not going to do this, okay? Some of you want more help doing this. Some of you want someone to set it up for you and walk you through it. And then some of you want to use this as part of your overall strategy. What I'd like you to do, for those folks that are interested, you're thinking, you know what? How do I get an opportunity to work with not Justin, because it's not about Justin, and not Shay, it's not about Shay, but about a team of folks who can help me get this tech thing off my mind? There's something I want to be able to at least share with you. And some of you, maybe over the next 7 days, you're like, let me just get my tech system up. Let me just get it up and running. Let me get the gifts that I need. What I'm going to do for them, Justin, if it's okay with them, I'm going to give them first a number to text in so you can get the information. And then I'm going to take them to an opportunity over the next 7 days. We can work with them for, I'll say $1. To allow us to really understand your business, and for Justin to put his mind and brain on, how do I set it up? How do I get my number going? How do I connect it to Twilio? How do I connect it to my CRM? He's not even getting to all that tonight. He just isn't. But some of you just need a text message system. You're like, I need to be able to text. I need that system like right now. We're going to make it available for you. There's two things you can do. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to text the word Tech Club. Can they text that word, Justin? You want me to have them text it to me?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Have it texted to me? Because I didn't set that one up.
I set it up.
Okay, so Justin's already on the case, Ace. I should know that. I'm going to put the number they're going to text it to, Justin, just so I have the right number. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to text the word. I'm going to write it up here in just a moment, Justin. Give me a second. Text the number. What's the number, Justin? Just so I make sure I have it right.
It is 240.
Text the word. And the word to text is Text Club?
Tech Club. Okay.
Text the word Tech Club to 240. Or what number is it?
Yep, 240.
428. Or different one.
I had to set it up under mine because
what is it? That's fine. What is this?
We got to get it done, right? 240-696-2009.
696-2009. All right. So what I'm gonna do here, Justin, I'm gonna put this up here so they can see it. And what I want everyone to do right now, if you're like, I just like the system, it makes sense. Let me put this up here. This is something that I definitely need in my business. I have Tech Club. Tech Club is all one word, right?
All one word or two words, whichever one works best for you and your ability to type it out on your phone.
I'm learning something too. That's why I'm hanging out with Justin the man. I always thought you had to have one word going in, Justin. See, that tells you I don't know everything at all. Woo! Thank God for Justin. I tell you, y'all, everyone needs a Justin on your team. You need a Justin on your team. Say, I need a Justin on my team. Because Justin is the man. Just put, I need a Justin on my team. Text the word Tech Club. Text the word. So get your phone out right now. Some of you just want the system. Some of you want to understand how it connects, how it interacts, how it works with your industry. Text the word Tech, T-E-C-H, Club to 240-696-2009. Someone do me a favor. Someone copy that and put that right in the notes below. Text the word Tech Club to 240-696-2009. 2009. Now, when you do that, you're going to get very specific instructions. I want you to follow those instructions. But Shay, what are the instructions? Text the word Tech Club. That'll give you the instructions. To 240-696-2009. Now, when do you want to do it? Now. When do you want to do it? Now. Just like Sherry Ragland said, I need a Justin on my team. If you need a Justin, but I need a Justin on my team. And you will get all the details. Now, here's my promise to you. I believe the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. So over the next 7 days, we're going to make sure you have all the information you need, and you have opportunity to take it for a test drive. You have an opportunity to see how it works for your business. Some of you need the software now. Some of you need to connect the software to your CRM. Some of you don't have a CRM. You need a recommendation for a CRM. We'll get into all that detail later. Right now, get the details, get the notes, text the word TECH, T-E-C-H, club to 240-696-2009. Do it now. Do it now. Don't delay. I promise you, over the next 7 days, it will change your business. It will change your life. And at the end of the day, it will unleash your automation army. You're here now at the Happy Entrepreneur Show with the world's number one automation guru, none other than Justin Morgan himself, who's up and in live and making it happen. Justin, I'll turn it back over to you. I know you're coming down the home stretch, but I want to make sure you can walk them back through it one more time so they can see it. I put the word tech, the word club up here. He started off by giving you, I don't want to steal his thunder, this part of the evergreen revenue model. He's going to give you the 1 minute or 2 or 3 minute summary of it. Now, Brenda Lee Gurman said, I need a Justin on my team. She put that in all capital letters, by the way. Text the word Tech Club to 240-696-2009. Crystal Cunningham, what's up? Crystal Cunningham is in the house. Said Justin Morgan is a beast. And he ain't even in beast mode yet. Y'all ain't seen him going to beast mode yet. Y'all have not seen beast mode. You just seen Justin hanging out. He's just having fun because this is what he loves. He loves what he does, and he knows the difference it's going to make in your business. T. Jordan, what's up? Thanks for joining. You're at the right place at the right time, talking to the right man, the world's number one automation guru, none other than Justin Morgan himself. I see you out there, Jarvis Taylor. You're at the right place, my man. You're at the right place. Types of gifts to offer. Text the keyword. If you're listening in all seriousness, and you're like, and I don't mean this, I'm going to give it back to Justin, and you're like, you know what, Shay, this is interesting, but honestly, when I go back and look at my business, when I go back and peek out over the last 30 days, Jasmine Washington, over the last 30 days, and you say, you know what? I have not really done this. It's one thing to know to do something. It's another thing to actually do it. I have 2 boys, I promise you. Well, they're grown men now. They know everything to do. They just don't always do it. I didn't always do it. But here's the good news. Statistically speaking, everyone right now watching, everyone listening to the podcast, everyone listening to the conference call, everyone on our syndicated channels, statistically speaking, everyone's not going to text the word Tech Club to the number right now. They're not going to do it to 240-696-2009. Here's the good news. You can. No. Here's the good news. No cash app required. Here's the good news. No wire payment necessary. Here's the good news. No credit card or check accepted. This is all about you taking your business to the next level. What's up, Jasmine Washington? I see you. T, hey, everyone. All right, Justin Morgan, I'll turn it back over to you, my man. Text the word right now. Text the word right now. And make sure you get all of the details. Back to you, Justin.
Okay. So as I leave y'all on this evening, just to, again, summarize everything so we have a clear understanding of what we accomplished this evening. Right? The idea is, again, first, you are one person. So you need things in place in order to get out there and reach more people. So how do you reach more people? Prospecting is the key way to reach more people. You need to give them now. In order to reach those people, though, you have to show up to the table with something to offer. You have to have a gift to give. You have to give something of value in order for them to want to engage with you, to work with you, to grow with you. right? It's value for value. So again, people pay you first with their information, second with action, and third with the money. If you do it out of that order, you cut your revenue by 80%. There was one thing I wanted you to leave this evening with. You forget everything else. For some reason, your brain has failed you, right? And you're struggling to remember all the tidbits and nuggets I've shared. Your bag is only so big. At least leave with that one thing. And if you don't, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's the one thing I at least want you to get from this. And then take it and then incorporate with everything else. But to expand on that, right, in order for I am to work, you have to understand you have to give value for value. So people are paying you with information. So you have to give them something in exchange. So we have to give them first, come up with a free gift, right? That free gift needs to be, right, virtually or digitally stored, instantly transferable, and done on the cheap and delivered for free, right? So as via email, text message, whatever that thing is, needs to be delivered that way, okay? Next thing is you should have a piece of content that has a call to action. That call to action should give somebody the opportunity to get that gift, right? And that call to action in this instance, the process we're using here, based off the principles we've talked about, the process we're using here, somebody texts in a word to a number in order to get a response, right? They text a word to a number in order to get a response, okay? Now, that response is done instantly. Like it's not, I don't have to go and press a button, right? I don't have to go and do anything. As it should work, right? You should get an instant response. So whether it's via email, text message, Facebook Messenger, or whatever that tool is, they should get an instant response. Now, in this case, you send out a text message, you get a text message back. That's how it works, okay? Now, at that point in time, that's where we're stopping, is that text message needs to have another step. It's the next step, and we're going to talk about that step tomorrow. So that's what I got, Shay.
So tomorrow will be part two, unleashing your automation army. Here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like you to take a moment and look right below the video, and let's give the world's #1 automation guru. Let's give him a hug. Let's show him a little love. Let's give him a digital applause. And how do we give a digital applause? We look right below the video, and just like Nicole has started off, this has been awesome. Love the delivery. Can't wait to the next one. Look right below the video and put thank you, Justin. Put we appreciate you, Justin. Put great job, Justin. I learned something, Justin. It's a way for you to give a digital applause to the person who took time away from his kids, the person who took time away from his wife, the person who took time away from his business, but more importantly, the person who took time away from himself. One thing we know for sure is that you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And so he's done that this evening. So let's look below the video. Let's give him a digital thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for playing full out. Thank you for being in hashtag beast mode. And thanks for showing us what we need to do in order to unleash it. Now, this was just part one. Some of you are already texting the word Tech Club. You're texting the word Tech Club right now to 240-696-2009. I'm going to encourage you to do that. I'm looking below the video, and I see that Crystal Cunningham put, thank you, Justin Morgan. I see Jarvis Taylor. What's up, Jarvis Taylor, man? I'm praying for you, man. I can't wait to see you and meet you in person. He put, thank you, Justin. Anthony Abram, very active, very engaged, the influent man himself in Austin, Texas, put down, great job. We appreciate you. Mimi put, great job. Kiara put, thank you, Justin. Nikki Lee put, thank you, Justin. Thank you for your time. James Valentine put, Justin, amazing job. Thank you for your time. I learned a lot. I'm here to tell you the best is still yet to come, by the way. Sherry Ragland put, we appreciate you. Thank you, Justin. T. Jordan put, thank you, Justin. Renee Diane, what's up, Renee Diane? She's still in the house. She put, thank you, Justin. Gertrude Chapman put, thank you, Justin. Mimi put, thank you, Justin. Xenia Morris put, thank you much, Justin. Greatly appreciate you. What's up, Malika? Malika put, one thing. Just one thing. People pay information first, action next, then money. Give people a way to pay you, offer value. That's what I'm talking about. Jasmine put, thank you so much for your guys' time. Look, we appreciate every single one of you. We appreciate the love. We appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate you showing up. One of the things I like to do, and I'll have Justin make some closing comments, is I want to invite all of you, if you haven't already, one of the things I'm going to do is have Justin in December come out to our closed conference. Some of you want to meet Justin in person. You say, I like to meet Justin. I like to hang out with Justin. He seems like a cool guy, by the way. Well, we're going to be in Atlanta. The guy seems pretty cool, right? And it's going to be the closed conference. Now, here's the cool part. Everyone watching right now can register at no cost. And we even got a bonus gift. It's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's in Atlanta. First time I've done the conference in over 4 years. But it's a closed conference. It's the number one sales event of the year. Where's it at? It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. You get instant access. Come on out. I like how we start off ching, 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 ching. Someone do me a favor. I see you, Kathy Anderson. She said, thanks a lot, Justin. Look right below the video. And just write closeconference.com. Open up your browser. Go over there. Get access tonight. Get signed up. Why? Because we got 3 days where we're going to jam. We're going to get down. You're going to grow your business. And what better way to finish the year than at the conference where you get a chance to work on your business. Now, what are we going to talk about? Neurolinguistic sales. The hypnotic sales approach. We're going to have Justin Morgan, automation. How can you not have automation in the business, by the way? How can that not even be possible? Some of you are ready to build your 7-figure sales team. Some of you want to learn the entire evergreen revenue model. Where do I go, Shay? How do I register? Can I share this with my team? Can I share this with my network? Please, please, please. We encourage you to do that. Go over to www.closeconference.com. Again, www.closeconference.com. Again, www.closeconference.com. It's going down. If you're a shy folks, don't worry about it. We got sales for shy folks. We'll be talking about how to do your webinars. So I'm talking about how to automate your business. We're talking about how to have a 7-figure business with no labor. We'll be talking there. Really, this is a business conference. Yes, it'll be a mixture and we'll have some personal development, but this is for business owners that are ready to grow their business, by the way. I see you, Brenda. She said, thank you very much, Justin. I've always wondered how business owners with websites were able to monetize and leverage. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much. So I want to share this with you just so you have it as you're closing out this evening. I'm going to bring it over to Justin to have closing comments. But every single one of you, go register today. Get the bonus gift. No cost. Now, when you see this come up and we really officially launch it, the tickets will be $4.99. They are not $4.99 today. You can join and be a part of it. You can attend virtually or you can attend in person. You can attend virtually or you can attend in person. It's going down. I'm looking forward to it. With that being said, I'm going to come back over to Justin. And I like this. Hey, Justin did a good job with this. Here are 5 reasons you should attend. 1, it's a big conference, $50,000 of value. We took away all the excuses. You can view it anywhere on the internet. That's pretty cool. And you get a chance to get all the strategies. I can't wait to be there. We got to update this with some more photos on here. But see myself and the Trevor Otts there, ready to hang out. One of the things that I'll share with you, and I think is very important that I've been sharing on these calls, and I want to share it like I've never shared it before. And, you know, sometimes someone says, Shay, you always have mentioned it. You always have mentioned the importance of growing the business. Well, here's why. Here's why I bring up the sales part. Here's why I had the automation on here. Here's why I had the automation on here. And here's why I had Justin do what Justin was doing earlier on automation. Because that automation is going to help you with your sales. And if you can't focus on your sales, you can't be in business. Let me say it again. If you can't focus on your sales, you can't be in business. And isn't this the right time for you to do that? To really focus on your sales? Justin's talking about how you're going to unleash your automation army, how you're going to bring in a flood of endless leads. And so at the end of the day, when you bring those leads in, the question is, what are you going to do with them? How are you not only going to get the information, not only add value, not only get them to take an action, turn them into a prospect, but at the end of the day, be able to serve them and get paid. And that's one of the things we'll be teaching at the Close Conference. I do acknowledge Katisha Pitts. She's still watching, by the way, Justin. She says, Justin Morgan, you rock, by the way. You rock. I can't believe you're still up. Shout out to you, Kat, for being out there. We appreciate you so much, by the way. So, Justin Morgan, as we come over to you, I want to go ahead and show how this tool works. And then I'm going to have you have closing comments. I'm going to do it in about a minute or so. But some of you are watching right now like, wow, if I bring in all these leads, what am I going to do with them? And I know what you're thinking. You're like, I don't even want to talk to all these people. I know what you're thinking. I wish someone could follow up with all these folks who are texting in. I know what I'm hearing. I wish someone could run the appointments and talk to these people and qualify them, see if I should even talk to them. I know what you're saying. I wish that I could generate revenue without my labor. I can hear you right now saying I need to build my very own sales team. Yeah, I can hear that. And I feel you. And I'm with you. And as I'm listening to you and feeling you, I'm thinking to myself, if you don't like to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. And if that's you right now, you're like, I just want to know, how can I have my own sales team? I just want to know if someone will do it all for me. I just want to know what that even looks like. Here's what you're going to do. Text the word sales club. I'm taking a page right out of Justin Morgan's. I say I'm a student first. Text the word sales club. I'm a student first. Text the word sales club to 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515 to get all of the details. But I want you to have your own sales team. I don't want you doing all the selling. I want you to reduce your labor. Take back your time. Take back your family. So get unlimited, no labor revenue. How do you do that? Just text the word sales club. Here's the cool part. They don't get paid until you get paid. Let me say that again. They don't get paid until you get paid. Let me say that one more time so that just sinks in with you. They don't get paid until you what? Get paid. That's right. That's right. So if you don't have your own sales team, or you need to rebuild your sales team, or you need to generate some revenue, well, the fastest, easy way to do that is to serve more people. Just text the word sales club to 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515. With that being said, I'm going to come back over to my man, Justin Morgan. Justin, we appreciate you. Justin, you are a rock star. Justin, you opened up my eyes. Justin, for the first time ever on the Happy Entrepreneur Show, we've got a 3-part series. Why? Because we understand that automation is just that important. Why? Because if some of you can reduce your labor, you can focus on other things. Why? Because when you slow down, when you stop, when you go to a sale, when you go to a meeting, when you go to a seminar, when you go to the doctors, when you spend time with your family, you want your business to continue to run. And there's one way to do that, and that is to automate the process. There's one way to do that, and that is to listen to the world's #1 automation guru himself, Justin Morgan, and then implement the strategy that you heard. So Justin, with that being said, someone said, how much is the virtual conference? It's free. If it's free, it's for me. So just register, okay? Just register at the closed conference. It doesn't cost you a dime. Put your information in, all right? Put your information in. All right, Justin, over to you, man. Do me a favor. 2-part question. You can handle that because you're just Justin Morgan. #1, take a minute and just give them a sneak preview. You said you're going to talk about systems tomorrow, so take 1 minute and just give them a sneak preview on why they should be here tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. You want to be here early because we're going to do something special for the early birds. Be on time, okay? Number two, Justin, share your comments to those folks that are listening, to encourage them, to inspire them, to, you know what, they might feel overwhelmed, or they may have tried this before and they got off track. And they just want to get on track. And they finally want to get it right. They're like, look, I just want to get this right. I need a team to get it right. What are your final comments for everyone that's joining right now? Over to you, Justin.
All right. So sneak peek for tomorrow is going to be talking about landing pages and CRM and how, right? And again, Shay, I think you're, I don't know if you're still talking or.
No, I'm not talking.
Okay. All right, you cut out a little bit on this end.
Check. I've stopped.
All right,
talking.
You're good. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be talking about systems, so CRMs. We're going to talk about landing pages and the components that go into all that, and we're going to really finish and tie out the prospecting sequence. We're going to talk about the viral component. So how you starting the system allows it to then grow itself. Like it's like pushing a boulder down a hill. It's only going to get faster and faster and faster on its own momentum. Right? So we talk about the principles that lead into that. So you're not going to want to miss that. There's going to be some interesting math that we're going to do. Talk about how this even represents you getting to that six-figure mark or whatever your financial goal is and what that means for you. So that's going to be tomorrow. In terms of my closing statements for the day and kind of how I want to leave things. And one, again, thank you, Shay, for this time, being able to be here and just share this with you. And thank you even more to each and every one of you that are watching. Again, no matter how many of us are to become talking heads here on Facebook or social media, it only really matters because you all took the time to be here, to allow us to pour into you and to share a lot of you with us. So it's a two-way street. I'm happy and I'm always excited to be on these type of sessions because I don't just get to, teach and train, but I get to also learn more about you and your perspectives, and you get to make me laugh a little bit in a world where we all try to be a little bit too serious, right? And so I just love that. And so as I end everything, again, my call for you is just to make sure you automate your business so you can master your destiny and you can maximize your impact. That should be done in every facet, every phase of your life. Make sure you're maximizing impact and you're putting the right things in place to get it done. So whether it be your business, whether it be just you being able to handle your day-to-day tasks by putting extra apps on your phone, whether you still work a 9 to 5 and you're trying to figure out more ways to save time there, all these principles apply. Yes, believe it or not, these principles still apply even there. So make sure you automate your business, you master your destiny, and you maximize your impact. Justin Morgan, I appreciate y'all. And Shay, I appreciate you and all you other happy entrepreneurs.
Thanks a lot, Justin. We appreciate you. With that being said, we appreciate every single one of you who've been watching. This is your day. This is your time. And I know for you, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I'll tell you right now, the best is yet to come. We appreciate all of our digital note takers who've been writing on that digital board and taking these notes so that others can be blessed, so that others can see it. So thank you so much. If I try to call everyone's name, I know I'd make a mistake, but I know I appreciate it. Justin appreciate it. I promise you tomorrow, the best yet to come. Tomorrow is part 2. Tomorrow is part 2. You got a sneak preview, but part 2, we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. With that being said, you've been watching the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. My name, for those folks that don't know, by the way, my name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And we're going to make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. And, well, I wish you success. I wish you success. See you later, Cynthia. See you later, Renee. See you later, Anthony. See you later, all of you that are out there. Kat, we'll see you soon. It's time to go. Love you all. Bye-bye for now. We'll see you soon.
Please go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
And I'm here right now in this moment with none other than the one and only Dr. Willie Jolly. What's up, my friend?
It's a privilege and a pleasure and a treat and a treasure to be in your presence.
All right, Delator, we're going to get started. You ready, Delator?
I'm ready, friend.
You ready, Dr. Cannett?
Ready, ready.
None other than Andy Henriquez. And we have someone like a Dr. Sonia who's a bad sister. All right, now, go ahead with your bad self. None other than the Kim Warren Martin. That's the promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there.